Now, drivers in Sydney's West are being warned of delays this morning due to a big fire in North Parramatta. Our reporter Miles Holbrook Walk is at the scene for us. Miles, we can see those lights there behind you. How are things looking at the moment?
Well, James, as you can probably see, the actual response to this fire is still ongoing. Now, this blaze first started just after 1 o'clock in the morning, and right there, a ladder truck just pummeling water into this industrial laundromat. This is a fairly industrial street within North Parramatta, but the catch is that it's next to one of the busy arterial roads of Church Street, so huge traffic diversions in place and advice for people to stay away from the area as fire crews bring this blaze under control. Now, the good news is that there's no ongoing threat to neighbouring properties. Obviously, as you've seen behind me, this laundromat here is severely damaged, and thankfully no one hurt, and nearby residents who were evacuated in the very early hours of the morning also able to return safely. Now, among those residents include an on-duty nurse at a local vet. They also had to evacuate the pets. The great news is all the dogs and cats and everything else in between at that vet has been able to be returned safely while they undergo their care and treatment at that vet as well, James. Now, as for traffic diversions, they're likely to stay in place at least for this corner of Dunlop and Church Street. Now, as I say, Dunlop, not a very busy street in North Parramatta. Church Street, this section will be impacted. Thankfully, the light rail that runs nearby won't be impacted, and those services are still operating normally. As for the source of the fire, that remains a point of investigation. It's still unknown, particularly as we see the sun rise over Sydney. More insight will be able to be gleaned, as well as a site inspection once these smouldering flames are brought under control. James?